Hey everybody, and we are back with another episode of Sonic Frontiers. So, if this video is on the channel already, then there should have been the first session from this segment of Sonic Frontiers on the channel previously. So instead of doing one long video, I decided to do two shorter videos for processing's sake, because these videos take a long time to make and these videos take a long time to edit. Plus, I haven't had as much time to game lately, so I decided to break a long session up of Sonic Frontiers into one smaller session with two videos instead of one long video. So, with that out of the way, if you see this video, then that means the first part of the session is already on the channel. But we are going to continue, and yeah. So we're 1,000 meters away from Knuckles. Still have not found the... Those are enemies. Still have not found the fishing spot, unfortunately. I feel a little bit better, too. It's been about a day since I recorded the last episode of Sonic Frontiers. So it's a little bit easier. I feel a little bit better. Got a little bit more rest. Not quite as tired. And currently doing laundry, so you might hear my dryer in the background. If you do, oh well. If you don't, oh well. But yeah, I'm excited for more. What's this? Huh. Well, that was weird. Oh, does it just stay on now? Oh, so it's like a fast travel block. But it does, when I do return to PlayStation, it does feel nice using the PS5 controller for single player games. I still think the PS5 controller is terrible for multiplayer games and fighting games and whatnot. But for single player games, it's not too shabby. Some single player games. Some others, it is terrible, but that's neither here nor there. So, oop, there is a... Oh, shit. There is a... There's actually a few medallions. Medallions? And more like medals. I think, do they call them medallions or medals? I actually have forgotten already. Wait, what was that? A key? Yep, that was a key. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, we fixed it. There's this hidden one right here. Then you got this one. And then you have what looks to be... Is that another... Ooh, I'll take that.
It's not fair. How come you get to jump in and out of cyberspace and I'm stuck halfway?
Beats me. It sounds like we all experience the dimension differently.
Yeah, I didn't see any way out. Your trips sound less complicated.
Well, whatever. The spooky Skyboy says I just have to trash the Titans to get you guys back to normal, so we have a plan.
Oh yeah? Why isn't it talking to the rest of us then?
He's got a point. But I think the more I play platformers, the more I play genres I don't normally play, the more I realize that I might become a platformer guy. I can't believe I'm saying it, but I think I might actually become a platformer guy. I might, at this point in my life, I might be completely done with shooters and stuff like that. I still am going to be a fighting game guy. I don't care if I'm like 90 years old. Also, I burped there. My apologies. I don't care if I'm 90 years old. I'm still going to be a fighting game guy. And I am so hyped for like the Avatar fighting game on the 2nd of July or June. I don't know why my brain keeps thinking July. But June 2nd is when the Avatar game comes out, and I'll probably buy that if it's not a full $79.99 game. Hopefully it isn't. Because I am tired of like games being so dang on expensive. It's another reason I don't really buy games anymore, is just because of the price. And if I do buy a game, it's going to be a physical. I'm sorry, it's just physical games rule. I know there's quite a bit of games that are digital only these days, and I feel bad for anyone who struggles with that. That was a cool camera angle. That was weird. That was relatively short. See? Oh, 55 seconds. Okay, okay. We're gonna try that again. So if it wants us to do it in 55 seconds, then we probably can do it in a few seconds. Alright, we're gonna retry that. I think we can do this. Also, I do apologize for if there are any of my videos that you hear me make like wrong grammatical choices and whatnot. It's when I am trying to focus on something in particular, I often have to either focus on that one thing and that one thing alone, or I have to focus on speaking. So for video games, I typically don't speak when I am playing them, because I'm just focusing on that one, like, game or whatever. Hold on, I want to do that again. So, yeah. A little quirk of mine. That is such a cool, like, picture, or angle, camera angle. I missed it. There we go, we got the S right. Much easier than the previous one. Like, much easier. Much easier. And now we can go at our own pace and just get all the coins. Actually, hold a minute. Oh, cheeky. I feel like there is a coin down here. There isn't. This is such a good camera angle. Like, this right... Alright, I want to talk about the stages really quickly because this is an amazing stage. It's short, it's sweet, and it is 2D. Meaning, it's more akin to the stages in the classic Sonic games where you didn't have to worry about a 3D environment. And I can play it at my own pace, which is the best thing. Like, and I swear, honestly, I swear this same level, that crane over there, I swear we've done a, like, level in the background of this environment. That was my fault. Oh, I am so lucky there. Right? There we go. Look at that. We aced a mission. It's been a while, but we aced a mission. And the funny thing is, I can't really critique platformers because I don't play enough of them. Like with fighting games, I can critique. With like action RPGs, I can critique them. With like, well, action RPGs is a broad term. With JRPGs, action RPGs, RPGs in general, I can critique them. But platformers, I haven't completed enough of them to truly critique them. I can only give my opinions on what a good platformer has in it, which on this channel I have done many, many times. I don't think I've completed 10 platformers in my entire life. Like, yeah. Let's count them. Scalar for the PS2. Super Mario 64 for the Nintendo 64. What else? Super Mario Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch. What else? Trying to think, what else have I completed that would classify as a platformer? I'm trying to think. Oh, Wally for the PS2. I have completed Wally for the PS2. So, that's another one. I have completed Jak 3 for the PS2. That's another one. I have completed... No, I haven't completed any of the other Jak and Daxter games. I've completed Daxter for the PSP. That's another one, but I don't really consider that the greatest, like, game, to be honest. Everyone touts it as being a good game, but I thought it was meh at best. But let's see, what else have I truly completed? Oh, I did complete like New Super Mario Brothers for the Wii. I did complete that, and I did technically complete Subspace Emissary for Brawl a while ago. That's not really a platformer in itself, but it is a platformer style game. But let's not count that one. That one is a vague representation of a platformer. I'm genuinely trying to think of the platformers I've actually completed. Like, when I say completed, I mean got all the collectibles, got everything important for the story, did everything that I wanted to do. That kind of thing. I played a ton of platformers, but I haven't completed that many platformers. Also, Wally for PS2 is a dope-ass game. I remember it being really fun. I do have it in the backlog on my PS5, though. But I haven't completed it. I got it about, I think, a month, 2 months ago, when I finally found out that it did have a digital release on PS5, PS4. What else? What else have I completed? I think I'm missing two games. Oh, Ratchet and Clank, Going Commando. I completed that. I'm going to count that as a platformer because it's a combat platformer, but a platformer nonetheless. The first Ratchet and Clank, completed that. Haven't completed Up Your Arsenal. I completed Deadlocked. I'm looking over at my collection of like PS2 games and seeing which count as a platformer. And honestly, there's not that many in my collection that I would count as a platformer. I do not count Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. That's more like an adventure game and not a proper platformer. So I don't count that game. Although that game is also dope. So yeah, I can't really talk about platformers because I don't play them enough. I want to complete a Lego game, but I just I haven't completed a single Lego game recently. A lot of my coworkers are trying to get me to play Lego Batman, the new one that came out, and part of me wants to, but another part of me would much rather play play it if I find a physical copy for it. So maybe. But for $79.99, hell no.
I've experienced this before. We're somehow seeing a battle from the past.
Those defenses are impressive. Maybe I should get some notes for my island.
Are they guns? Or are those guns? Well,
Guess the defenses didn't hold after all.
Then the robot hit him again.
I look forward to your battle reports once we're home.
Home?
I'll integrate you into my system, give you control of the whole EggNet. I'll have you network all my robots. You'll be a refreshing change of pace from Orbot and Cubot.
They are your creations, like me. That would make them like my brothers?
I suppose so.
I look forward to that. I can confirm Sonic has made multiple breaches into cyberspace and escaped.
Through raw talent and no shortage of tenacity, I'm sure. Impressive.
You speak of him with respect as often as you curse him. I do not understand.
Oh, I hate that hedgehog. That doesn't change the fact that he is a formidable adversary. I respect him, but I don't have to like him.
Your genius, his skill. If only you two could work together.
I like this Eggman. A lot of people would probably say that the Sonic movies have the best Eggman, but I like this Eggman. Although I don't really know that much about him, but I do know that he is tenaciously evil. But he isn't without morals in some iterations of him. And I think the ones with morals are the best incarnations of Eggman, just in my personal opinion. Or Dr. Robotnik, depending on how you want to say it. Alright, so now we're back to collecting Knuckles memory tokens. It's a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. That's a boss, ain't it? There is no way that's not a boss. Oh wait, no, hold a minute. What's the... Yeah, there's no way that's not a boss. Standing there menacingly. There's no way that's not a boss. Oh god, I hate it when the camera does that. What, not a boss? Oh, I was so hyped for a boss. Well, crap. So Knuckles is over there. Have I told anyone how cool this game can be? Like, seriously. This game can be oh so cool. Also, I love it when I actually get invested in a video game. Like, once I'm actually hooked on something, I genuinely can play it for hours. I don't have hours anymore, but I can genuinely play it for hours, and when I actually get invested, it's fun. Like, when I'm tired or something, you probably noticed this in the last video, but when I was tired, I didn't sound quite as invested. But here I'm like pumped, I'm excited. It's a new day, it's a new recording. For me, these recordings are far apart, but I try to get them within a week on YouTube. I mean, I'm doing this recording a day after the last episode on the channel, which isn't that long, but considering the fact that it takes me a long time to post these, I feel like I could post them a little bit faster. But I also don't want to get burnout. That's the biggest thing with me, is I get burnout if I game too much these days, especially if it's a game I'm not interested in. And I will not be putting things on the channel for the sake of content. Anything that's on this channel are things that I genuinely want to try or genuinely want to play. They will not be things that I have no interest in. Don't do it. The sickest dodges you will ever see. Oh, that would have been cool if I could have gotten in that little U shape. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Oh, this way. Is that the... That's right, I need to get that Chaos Emerald, so we'll go here. Oh, is that...
Hey, I'm willing to let bygones be bygones if you tell me how to restore my friends. Both Amy and Knuckles are all ghosty. Kinda like you.
All data within cyberspace is restricted to outsiders.
You see, that's the thing. They're kinda half in, half out. Can you at least tell me if they're going to be okay?
Their conditions are stable. They are hovering between the digital dimension and this one, but their lives are not at risk.
Oh, that's a relief. Sort of. Thanks for answering.
That is nice. I like how Sage is slowly coming around. The writing in this game is mostly good. I did point out in a previous episode how that Knuckles fiasco of him being able to actually interact with Sage's like attacks and being able to defend Sonic when Sonic himself like could just touch like or go completely through Knuckles. I thought that scene in particular, the writing wasn't up to snuff, but then my wannabe coping logic wants to say that Sage is in the cyber dimension and Knuckles is half, like he said, half in, half out. So her attack was like, I guess not cybernetic, but her attack was cyber based, meaning it wasn't actually a physical realm attack, meaning Knuckles could block it. But then again, Knuckles also touched the ground, and then again, this ground is also cybernetic. So it's the writing most of the time genuinely intrigues me, most of the time. But when my brain is working at full capacity, or as full of a capacity as it can these days, my mind constantly like switches back and forth between nitpicky and just having fun with it. What does the purpose of this do? Or what is the purpose of this? Also, I just realized that it wasn't until I got my Switch, the Nintendo Switch, that I actually beat a Legend of Zelda game. Like, 100%. and that was Breath of the Wild. Holy shit. I need to play more Nintendo titles. It's only recently that I started to get into Pokemon. It's only recently, well, within the last year, that I have beaten a Legend of Zelda game myself. And it's only recently that I have beaten a Mario game that isn't Mario 64 or the like old Mario games. And it's only recently that I've actually given this game another shot and doing my best to have fun with it. Oh, that's the reason for that. They really need to make those harder. Although, why am I complaining? So there's the Chaos Emerald in the back. Like over here. The fishing spot! That has to be the fishing spot. There is no other place on this map that would make a good fishing spot. It has to be the fishing spot. It has to be. I am oh so disappointed. I am so disappointed. I am so disappointed. Of course, now that I think about it, the other like chair, that's what I'm gonna call, like, these are clearly chairs where something sat on. Like, it's a giant chair. The other chair that went, the fishing hole chair, or the fishing hole cyber mission, it didn't necessarily have a body of water nearby. So, assuming that this was the fishing spot wasn't the brightest of me. But still, this would have been a perfect spot for the fishing cyber mission. It's like, listen to this. It's the perfect ambience for a fishing location. I still don't really want to increase speed, to be honest. We'll increase ring capacity. Alright. Alright, now we'll increase speed. Every time. What am I? Ugh. There we go. Alright, now we have... Ooh. a key. Yeah, this is why I play video games. This is why. Alright. Is this the fishing? No. Why did I say that? Because it's literally the same spot I was just in. I want to find that fishing location. It's gotta be here somewhere. Shit. Crap. Wait. Yeah, it does lead to one. Oh, I hate those things. Wait, have we been here before? Yeah, we have. Yeah, we have.
Those creatures in the visions, they remind me of...
Don't stop there, Sonic. Some of us don't know Sonic lore. Ooh, Coco. Cocos. Hold a minute. Hold a minute. Hold a minute. Aha! 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 Anyone remember Mandark from Dexter's Laboratory? I do. I remember him. I remember him vividly. That was dummy easy. You know what the sad thing is? I'm trying to think of genuinely good platformers on PlayStation that aren't indie titles, and I can't think of a single one. Like, in my personal opinion, the most satisfying platformer... Actually, I guess there is Penny's Big Breakaway. I heard a lot of people, like, praise that game. but I think that's also an indie title. But like, out of all the games I have in my collection that are platformers, and keep in mind, most of my collection consists of PS4 games, PS2 games, a few Nintendo Switch games, some GameCube games, and a decent amount of Wii games now. My physical collection has grown substantially in the past year. It's not to what it was a couple years ago before I sold it. I have a post on my channel if you want to see the game collection I used to have. I used to have controllers. I used to have SNES games, Super Nintendo games, 64 games. I used to have them all. I have a few Nintendo 64 games, but I don't even know if the cartridges work, to be honest. I have a copy of Super Mario 64 on the shelf, but again, I don't know if the cartridge actually works. It's not in the best of condition. It's not in the worst of condition, but it's not in the best of the condition. Best condition. A 64 game I am trying to get into my collection is Body Harvest, one of Rockstar's very first games before they were labeled Rockstar. And it's also one of the only open world games on the Nintendo 64, which I find hilarious. Also, I really wanted to play, like, Dragon's Dogma on the channel, but I recently went back to that game, and one of my favorite games of all time isn't my favorite game of all time anymore. The sequel is good. Sequel is more fun to play than the original, but the original is a classic. But for some reason, I personally can't get into it anymore. What's the point of you? You're no threat to me at all. I still have not found the, like, fishing minigame. Alright, what's this one? Oh, another one of these. Oh, this one's actually a bit of a challenge. Ooh, I like this one a lot. Still too easy, but that one actually took a little bit of effort. Interesting. What's this? That was unnecessary, but okay. The atmosphere has changed. This is a boss battle. Oh, come on! No boss battle in this giant room? Come on, man. Come on, this this is a boss room. You don't just lead me to this giant ass room and then put a singular not that tough enemy in it. Like, no, don't do that to me, game. You design this cool ass room. You give me this badass entrance where I see this lone enemy just standing there. That giant symbol on the screen, which, well, on the ceiling. I'm looking at the screen, but for you guys, you're not, well, you guys are looking at the screen, but you're also looking at the ceiling while I'm looking at the screen. So you're looking at the screen and the ceiling at the same time. Sorry. But you don't, you make this giant symbol on the ceiling. You design this cool room. You texture the walls better than most of the other textures. You give this cool little, like, purple, like, floor texture here. And then you angle the camera downward a little bit so I see the giant tunnel with that light in the background just going off in the distance. And all you do is put a singular enemy that isn't even a boss enemy in the room, and it's even a very low level enemy. This room is definitely going to have a boss in it later. There is no way they don't utilize this room again. Like, there is no way. I want to go this way. What's down here? Wait, what? 1, 2, and 3. One, 2, 3. Again, stupidly easy. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm just I'm very disappointed. I'm very, very disappointed. Alright, we're gonna head back. We're gonna head back to the area. Whoa, We're gonna go get that Chaos Emerald, and then we're gonna call the video there. Oh, come on, I hate that. Oh my god. Going backwards is so much harder than going forwards. I just want to go backwards, man. I just want to go backwards, man. Just let me go backwards. Another reason I wanted to find that fishing hole was because of the fact that I can't fast travel without it. Oh, it's this. What's this? Oh. The fishing hole! What do you know? It's the fishing hole. It's the fishing hole, people. It's the fishing hole.
Hey, Sonic. Welcome back. Would you like to try? I'll let you borrow a rod. Would you like to try?
Alright, we're gonna fish for a bit. Hopefully I get some... I can't tell if the, like, loot is randomized or if it's not. $12 tokens. That was a lot. I've already caught that. Ooh, a challenge. Oh, thank God, fast travel for one of the things. That was nice. That was nice. Gourami? It's like gourmet, but gourami. Is that a real fish? Probably. I'm assuming all of these are real fish, or inspired by real fish. That is a real fish. Also, are sunfishes that big? Sunfish also have really hard skin, if I recall. And they found a sunfish that had half of its... Dang it. They also found a sunfish that had half of its brain eaten, and it still was alive. A salmon. Why is a salmon worth so much? They're a pretty common fish. King salmon. That was a big one. One ticket. I also hope there's not a trophy for the barbecue spit minigame. That is clearly inspired by Monster Hunter. Actually, this game did get a collab with Monster Hunter, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was part of the Monster Hunter update. Yes, that's both scrolls. So now we have unlocked fast travel to...
Would you like to try?
Well, for this
I'll let
part of the
you
game.
borrow a rod.
So we're gonna go with the egg memo. Egg memo again. Egg memo again. Keep getting them. There we go. I love how you can just farm XP if you want to. In fact, it would probably take me about an hour to max out everything in this list. But for
Would
now,
you
we're
like to
just here
try?
for
I'll let you borrow it.
the logs.
I am finding multiple connections between the Ancients and the Chaos Emeralds. Their technology seems built with the Emeralds in mind. It's almost like they share the same origin. I enjoy a good mystery, but not when the answers are more mysteries. Ah. The Ancients seem to have employed a set of strange icons as keepsakes or totems. That same imagery is being used by the Coco running around the islands. Did the Coco inspire the Ancients? Or did the Coco adopt the leftovers once the Ancients were gone? Something wiped out the Ancients, that's for certain. A catastrophic event caused dire environmental shifts across the islands. It appears they made some effort to rebuild, but they were living on borrowed time. They died out within a generation. I don't believe this. I had Sage run a diagnostic on the recorded genetic data of the Ancients, and then against archives I have with me. They're relatives of Chaos, the god of destruction. After countless years, their DNA corroded to the point they were completely transformed into a new species. Some kind of radiation affected them for eons, making them unrecognizable. Except to a genius like me. I'm deploying my most advanced artificial intelligence into the ancient network spanning the Starfall Islands. I've codenamed it Sage. Sage will take over the alien network, take control of all its resources, and give them to me. Once I'm out of here. Sage is performing at peak efficiency. Makes me wonder where I went wrong with Orbot and Cubot. Not only is she taking control of the Ancients network, but she's harassing Sonic as well. I love it! Despite her best efforts, Sage can't seem to control the Titans. Phooey. She can prompt them to act, but something is blocking her from assuming total control. Sage keeps running the numbers by me, and it's getting tedious. Yes, the power that wiped out the Ancients was formidable. Yes, unleashing it on this world would be catastrophic. But I'm a genius! Once I'm out of here, I'll find a way to handle it. Better yet, weaponize it against Sonic. Sage has been crucial to my survival here in cyberspace. Early warnings of hostile entities, guiding me past firewalls, keeping me updated on progress in the real world. She's the best. It's a program. An adorable program, a very personable program. I wonder if she has a preference. I never really knew my cousin Maria. Everyone spoke of her like she was very special. All that love for someone who was gone when I was right there. But I have to wonder, back then, was she anything like Sage is now?
Would you like to try? I'll let you borrow a rock.
So that's some good lore on Eggman and how he's slowly respecting Sage as a entity. So that's some good information. But looks like we're out of time for today. And I just want to say thank you all for watching, and you shall see me in the next episode of Sonic Frontiers. But yeah. Oh. No, that'll do. That'll do. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I shall see you in the next episode of Sonic Frontiers. Take care, everybody, and I wish you all the best. Peace out.